There are 3 official DayZ maps, and I'll be attempting to complete all 3 of them in a single life. The goal is simple. I'll begin on Chernarus, where I'll travel across the map making it to DayZ. From there I'll switch to Livonia with the same character. While on Livonia, I'll need to find a punch card in order to enter the bunker. Once I've made it into the bunker, I can transfer the very same character to Sakhal, where I'll need to find the required items to enter the bunker on the southern peninsula. Only then would my journey be complete, and if I die at all, I have to go all the way back to the very beginning on Chernarus and do it all over again. So, let's begin, shall we? Oh baby. Oh baby, here we go. Official DayZ 1.29 just dropped like maybe 2 hours ago. Let's get this party started. That is a person with a gun. I love that. This is going to be rough. There's so many dead bodies down the street. Holy moly. Okay, I'm just going to start running straight inland. Let's just get away from here. Let's get as far away from spawn as possible. Oh, these guys are friends. I'm going to use this opportunity to grab a little drink at the well. Just a few sips, just to get me going, and we're going to book it inland. What the hell happened to you?
Kill me.
What's going on with both of you? Hey, whoa.
Kill me.
Why?
Because it's Kamashova.
Yeah, do you not value your life?
Блядь, что вы за идиоты? Я просто хуею с вас.
Okay.
Два выродка, блядь.
Yeah. Okay, let's get out of here. Chernarus would be my stepping stone. The least amount of risk was on this map. If I did at all get sent back to the beach, I would still already be at the beginning of my journey. I needed to get some gear to get me started and make sure I had food and other supplies that would carry me through the rest of my journey. Absolutely nothing. That's gonna be the problem, dude. That will be the running theme until we get a bit further inland, I think. There's just no loot. I'm not even going to go to the castle. I'm just going to keep going. Let's maybe head towards Stroy. My plan was to try and avoid following the typical loot routes that people normally take, in hopes that I would stumble across some hidden treasures that hadn't been looted yet. Whether this plan would work or not, I was unsure at this moment, but it was a risk I was willing to take. Yes, there we go. Good stuff. A gun cleaning kit. And there's a gorky bar. A knife. Yeah, baby. We are cooking on gas. Oh. Box of Mosin rounds. Yeah, baby. Oh, come on. Drone Military didn't offer much of anything other than the new military sweater, and I had no intentions of heading into the town, so I cut through the forest heading to Shakovka. Oh, dude, yes, with a scope, let's go, dude, let's go. I had struck gold. Shakovka provided me with some much needed items and of course gave me my first weapon. It was a sniper of all things, scope and magazine included. I started heading deeper inland, scrounging around for any other supplies that I could find along the way. Next on the list is armor. I need to find armor. Dinner is served. Holy moly. Can't even pick it all up. Alright, we're out of here. I'm gonna dry all of that, I think. I'm not gonna bake it, I'm gonna dry it so that it lasts longer. And gives me more calories. Because I can stop at a well, and if I find chlorine tablets we can also clean dirty water. So I'd rather have the calories. Might be worth going to the summer camp here, just outside of Novi, to see if I can find some more ammo for this rifle. It's risky. You get some heavy foot traffic coming through there, but gotta risk it for the biscuit, I suppose, haven't you? Someone's been here and dropped some stuff, that's for sure. Okay, I'll do. Let's get out of here. Let's evacuate the premises. Now I'm wondering if I just completely skip Novi and Starry and go to VMC. That's like your kind of typical route from here as you go Novi and Starry Sobor. And I'm wondering, do I just skip those and head straight towards VMC? To look for a plate carrier and some ammo. Not following your typical like loot routes has been working well for me so far, so I'm gonna keep rolling with it. We'll skip these two towns. I've got food, I just need to cook it. I've got a weapon with 4 bullets and a scope. I've got a bottle of water. Got some painkillers now. The only thing I'm missing is some armor and some spare bullets. Oh, dude, I can't believe my luck. Finding this CR rifle with the magazine and the scope in the house was just, that couldn't have been any better. I got some good stuff here. We're doing all right. We're doing good. Okay, we out of here. Okay, there's some chilled zombies there by the guard shack. That obviously doesn't mean anything. Because someone could be over this side. I'm hoping to come out of here with at least a plate carrier or something. Anything. A helmet. Just something. Something happened there. Oh, box of ammo. Yes. We need this. I can also take that MP5 that's on the floor at the front, actually. I got a magazine for it and a couple of extra rounds. Oh. Yeah. Give me that. Gimme that. Alright. This was a pretty successful trip, I would say. To VMC. Got myself an MP5 with 2 magazines. I found a bunch of spare ammo for my rifle. Got an extra bottle. SV98 mag. Some 5.56. Some 5.45 by 39. Not a plate carrier, but I got a tactical vest and electrical repair kit, which is good. I'm going to take all of that as a W. Now we are going to get out of it towards Northwest Airfield. Wait. Is this zombie wearing a plate down here? Is he wearing a plate carrier? Oh, he is! He's wearing a plate carrier. I'm not going to come in through the main entrance. I'm going to go a bit further down the creek here and go towards like the tits. The boobies. And we'll get over there and just see what's going on. I had made it to Northwest Airfield and was over halfway across Chernarus to my end goal for this map. In order for me to leave Chernarus, I needed to reach DayZ military base, but I needed a few more items before I'd make the trip to the finish line of this map. So I started making my way north up the western edge of the airfield. Oh, we're gonna have to come back. Yeah, we're gonna come back and set the tents. I need to go for that heli. I need to go for this heli. That wasn't that far away. It's got to be... There it is. I see it. There it is. There it is. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Give me the loot. Oh. Someone's here. Are they also going for the heli? I'd imagine so. And they're already on that side in the tree line. This is a big... risk for me. I'm gonna leave some stuff here, I think. Maybe in this clump of trees here. I want to come back this way anyway, so... I don't just want to go straight up to it. There is still zombies there at it as well. Yeah, someone's at it. He's wearing a plate carrier, he's juicy. He saw me. No, he's using the hill. Hit him again. I don't see him now. I got him. Oh, dude, yes. Right, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit and go and loot this guy. Got no interest in his gas mask. Oh, dude, we got a weapon upgrade. Let's go. Okay. Let's get back to my other stuff and fix up this big AK. Nice. Nice, dude, nice. We needed that. I don't even know it was at the heli, but I don't care. We're getting out of there. I got the upgrades I was looking for. Shit! Oh no. Someone's shooting at me. Oh, I think I just went uncon at the same time as him. Shit. This is bad. No! Why did I get up holding my hands up like that? No! Yep, I couldn't pull my rifle out to save myself due to my hands being bugged. Gotta love DayZ, right? I still had my stash of items just outside of the airfield, and by the time I could make it back over there, surely the guy I'd unfortunately died to wouldn't be in the area. Okay, I just went hungry. That honey actually got me really far. Right, we're close. We're super close. I recognize where I am. We're so close. Now that I was back in the general area, I retraced my steps from the heli crash site. His body should have been like here somewhere. Yeah. Here's where his body was. So then that means... Nice. Nice, good stuff. And I did indeed strip my rifle. That is so unfortunate. Now, we gotta find where I died. I don't think my body's gonna be here. It will have despawned. Is that around here? Wait, this guy hardly took anything. So it was worth going back for. I got the majority of my stuff back and my stash was still in the trees, but I'd lost all my spare ammo and a few other items, so I went to do what I do best, to potentially gain back the items I'd lost. Okay, now we wait. I'd been here for a while, with no signs of any other players, but just as I was about to give up and leave... Someone's here, dude. I was literally about to log off. I was literally going to log off because I've been here that long and nothing happened. I've eaten my dinner and everything. I've gone and warmed my dinner up and sat here eating my dinner. Someone's here. And I'm very much sick. The coffin's gonna give me away. No, they stepped on a landmine. That landmine wasn't from me. Oh my god, dude, there's no way. You can't make this up, dude. I've been here for like, I don't even know how long I've been sat here now. And then that happens, like, what? I can hear them crawling. They're over here. They're on my left, just behind me. They're in the tent underneath me. And of course, I sneeze and it gives away my position. Hey man, you need a splint? Psst. I think it's my time to leave here. That was so funny listening to that. So this is the zombie that he must have stealth killed. And then he must have stepped in a landmine in here, I think. Let's leave. I gotta go. After some time had passed and some long drawn out looting in some western towns that came up with pretty much nothing, I'd found myself further north, and the finish line on completing this first map was moving ever so closer, along with the increased risks. All I had to do now was make it to Tizzy military base. As I'm approaching the end of the first map, once I make it to Tizzy, I can transfer to Livonia. Like a jump scare's gonna happen any minute. Here I am, just minding my business, making my way downtown. Someone's gonna go out the trees any second now. Alright dudes, we're at the fence. I got sent back to the beach now. We're gonna have to make our way all the way back across Chernarus just to get back here. So hopefully I don't make any stupid decisions. No promises there. Okie dokie. Let's make our way to the radar dish and then we can transfer maps. Let's get inside, and then we out of here. Okay. Goodbye, Chernarus. Hello, Livonia. I had successfully survived Chernarus, and was now onto the second map, Livonia. The stakes were higher now. If I died, I would lose all of my progress so far, and have to restart on the shores of Chernarus. Before I could leave Livonia, I would have to find the punch card to access the bunker, which meant hunting for convoy spawns. Okay, where am I? Am I in like Olzanka or something? No, I'm in Balawa. I am in Balawa. Now I had situated myself first things first. I needed to find some extra food. Oh wow, that's a lot of food. Can't even pick it all up actually. Oh, I hate wasting food, dude. I hate wasting food. I think I might actually head back into town and cook this before I leave. Okay. Let's get out of here. With the food situation sorted, I began my journey south to start looking for an igniter plug. This would save me a task if I made it to Sakhal. I love Livonia, dude. Livonia is hands down my favourite map. It's like the colour palette, the skybox, just everything about it I love. I just love Livonia. It's such a good map. It's very underrated. People hate on it for no reason, in my opinion. A lot of people say like, oh, it's empty, there's nothing going on. Whoa. I really like it. I like the openness and the forests and all the fields and everything. It just makes like the fights and everything so much more interesting. All the ruined houses and like the PvP that you can get in those, in like the ruined villages and things like that, just make it so much more interesting. Main thing I have to be concerned about up here is freshies with shotguns. Holy shit, dude, that... Imagine what a way to go. How did you get reset on your challenge? Oh, freshie with a BK-12 that had 1 slug. If I do get sent back to Chernarus, I'm probably just going to speedrun it. Find some food, some basic bits, speedrun it back to Tizzy. I'm not going to be stopping and looting everything. I want to get back on Livonia as fast as possible, if that does indeed happen. Oh, I was about to get excited then. I thought that was an igniter plug. I just saw something on the shelf. I'm really hoping that I can find an igniter plug before we switch to Sakhal. Box of nails. Let's build a base. I've actually found quite a lot of base building stuff, really, that I've just had to leave. If I wasn't doing this challenge and we were building a base, that would have been lovely, but here we are. With no luck finding an igniter plug in Toppling, I carried on venturing south towards the first potential convoy spawn. No, 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 no. Shots from behind me. Close, actually. That sounds like it's at the farm that I was just at. I have so much on the line. Oh, there's a base here. There's a base in the garage down here. Okay. Ooh. Gas canister. Yeah, baby. Nice. Okay, we got a cooking setup. Right, let's get out of here. Let's go to this first convoy spot. See if it's there. If not, let me keep going further south. Well, someone is gaining on me from behind. Those shots sounded like they were coming from the farm that I was just at that got gassed. Alright, no convoy spawn. Someone died here. There's a floating knife, but no convoy spawn. Alright. There was traces of players, and with the odd crack of a gunshot off in the distance every now and again, I had to keep moving. If anyone got the jump on me, it would be game over, and I really, really didn't want to start again. Ah, here we go. I see a dirt road in front of me. Right, the convoy should be here at this junction where the dirt roads meet the tarmac, and there is none. So that is most unfortunate. That's 2 locations now with no convoy. If I follow this right one, it's going to take us further west. Came up empty-handed on the first 2 convoy spawn points. As I headed further into the forest, my paranoia grew, and the 3rd convoy spawn point was approaching. I was hoping I would get lucky. Right, this road bends round and goes down here. And the potential spawn is going to be on the next bend in the road. Down here. Let's pass this tractor. Please. Please be a spawn. Because there's the bunker up there. Oh! Yes, there's a convoy spawn. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Where is the officer zombie? He's the one that we want. M4 mag. There he is. There he is. Yes, we've got a punch card. Yes, dude. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Right, let's get this in the cooking pot just so that it's safe. Oh, that's amazing. That is actually amazing. There's no guns? Holy moly. I haven't found any guns here, which is kind of disappointing actually. Because I was really hoping for a DMR. However, we got the punch card, which is exactly what I was looking for. So I had indeed gotten lucky. The convoy was here and I had managed to get myself the punch card I was looking for. Unfortunately, there was no DMR like I was hoping for, but I had everything I needed and so far Livonia had been a breeze. All I had to do now was make it into the bunker and make my way down to the water puzzle room so I could transfer to Sakhal. So as soon as I open this door, I'm going to run in. I'm going to lock the first door behind me with the lockpick. And I'm going to wait until the door closes before I push further inside. Now the only problem I have is I'm not going to be able to see anything very far in front of me. So I might end up just throwing the chem light down the tunnels. There's dropped stuff on the floor over there. I think somebody died there. Let's go for it. There's a claymore there. I waited for the door to close before I made my way deeper into the pitch-black tunnels of the bunker, with nothing but a glow stick to light the way. It was a risky move, but you gotta risk it for the biscuit sometimes. Okay, the door is locked. I'm gonna run with this thing attached to me. This is super sketchy. I am not pooping my pants at all. Oh my god, dude, this is horrendous. This was such a bad idea. I'd have been better off with a bloody flashlight, honestly. This is so dodgy, running around here with a chem light. 10 out of 10 would not recommend doing this. Come down here with a head torch or something. There's something in the back of this truck, but I don't know what it is. Oh, it's down by 39. Okay, that goes down to the water puzzle. I just want to check a few of these rooms before we leave. I can't do all of the water puzzle either because I don't have... Again, you need another person for it, really. To get all the way... Like, I'll be able to do one section of the water puzzle on my own. Yeah, see, look, if I aim down sight holding with this chem light on my bag... Oh my god, the ammo! An S-Val! You know what? If I had a magazine for it, I would actually take the S-Val. It's not a bad gun. And especially when you're solo as well. It's a really good gun actually when you're solo. I think let's make it down to the water puzzle room. And then we'll leave. We can transfer from there. Okay, I hear the puzzle. There's a tripwire there. They've locked it.
is so sketchy. Was an S-File magazine. And a head torch. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. The only problem is I can't wear my helmet with it.
That was easy peasy lemon squeezy. That was a breeze, dude. Livonia was a breeze. And to be honest with you, even though it's my favourite map, I'm kind of glad. Now we're going on to the hardest map. And I think this is where the real challenge is going to be. I had successfully completed the second map of this challenge, and Livonia had been a breeze. But my hardest challenge was now slapping me in the face, and there was no turning back. Not only would I have to potentially fight off other players and survive any encounters I may face with them, but I also had to deal with the freezing temperatures and lack of available fresh water. If I ignored my temperature here, it would be fatal. All I had to do was find an igniter plug and get some gas for the generator and make it inside the bunker on the southern peninsula. Easier said than done, of course. So first things first, I needed a fire to get the heat buff. Sakhal. Actually not 100% certain where I am. But the first thing first, I need to get a fire going. I do know my way around, but I'm going to be very rusty on my map knowledge. I don't have any water, actually. I drank my water just before I logged out of Livonia. That was a mistake, because you can't just drink the snow on here. You can't drink the snow. I always forget where all the wells are. Like, I know where some of them are in certain locations, but I always forget where the flipping wells are. We need chelating tablets if I want to drink the snow. So I want to try and make my way to the volcano, because it hadn't occurred to me until this morning when I woke up and was like, today is the day that I'm doing Sakhal, the final map. That I was like, hang on a minute, I don't have an igniter plug. And then I was like, I can get an igniter plug from the scientist spawns on the volcano. And we can check like the military base that's over there for a key to open the briefcase. So that is what I'm going to be doing before I even think about heading south to the southern peninsula to get into the bunker. There she is. The volcano. I'm going to loot this military base first to look for the key for the briefcase before I even think about going for the scientist body. Ooh, the key. The key's in here. I've got a key. Oh, tuna. Where's that key? Key. Yes, there we go. Right. Perfect. And we found a little bit of food. It just needs defrosting. I also need water. I believe that there is a well not that far away from the volcano here. The reality of the struggle on this map hit me pretty quickly, as I hadn't come prepared as I thought I had. All of my food that I'd stocked up on Livonia had disappeared, and my food and water was dropping rapidly due to the freezing temperatures. This was now my top priority before I did anything else. The well! There it is. Yes. After filling up at the well and defrosting a small amount of food I'd found, I began my journey back towards the volcano to start the search for the scientist's body. I really, really need to hunt an animal. Or fishing. I could go fishing. Oh. Hang on. Okay, perfect. Let's move him a little bit further away. I'm gonna boil all this fish. This is good. Thank you, thank you. That barrel full of fish, honestly, probably just saved my life. And we got a fishing rod out of it as well, with a pristine jig that's attached to it. And I got a spare hook and some worms. That 100%. There's shots on the volcano. Wait. Is that like the little scientist hut that's on the volcano? It didn't sound like it came from up on the top. Oh, there's the shack. Somebody won that fight. Or maybe it was wolves or something, I don't know, but someone was close. Well, it wasn't up here at the top. This puts a spanner in the works for me because I need to be running around in the open around the volcano. Looking for this scientist body. Wait, two guys there. Are they also looking for the body? Oh God. They're at the hut. Where's the other one gone? I only see the one now. I think they're looking for the scientist body. Yeah, they're looking for the scientist body, I think. That's what it looks like. Because there's a couple of spawns down there. I mean, if they find it, great. I just have to win the fight. But there was two of them. Yeah, they're looking for the scientist body. He's checking all the spawn points here. I wonder if his friend has gone to the other side of the volcano and they've split up to do it. I hit him. Hit him again. killed him. I got an achievement as well, dude. Right, I gotta worry about his friend now. His friend is gonna be coming. Dude, I got a friggin' achievement as well for that. That's hilarious. There's his boyfriend. Hit him. I can only just see him when he runs across that, like the gravel because of his ghillie hood. When he's on that gravel, if he didn't have the ghillie hood on, I would not be able to see him. I need him to stand still just once more. No, the fog. No. Okay, I cannot see him. Shit. It was only a matter of time before I crossed paths with someone else, but the unforgiving weather conditions forced me to back away. I kept myself warm and ate some of the fish I'd found from the barrel earlier, and I let some time pass before I ventured back out into the open around the volcano. Okay. It's not here. There's one more spawn point down here where the road forks off. Get out. No way. The scientist! Dude! Dude. No. Holy shit. Get me into the trees right now. No frickin' way. Yes! We got it! Okay, where's my key? Key. Here we go. Now I had the briefcase, I cracked it open, and inside of it was the igniter plug that I needed, along with some other items to aid in my survival. I immediately started heading southwest towards a large city just before the land bridge, where I needed to cross to reach the bunker. If I was going to get the generator going, I needed gasoline, so I had to make a pit stop at the garage here. We got a long way to go. God, look how open it all is. Okay, here goes nothing. Alright, I don't know if that's going to be enough gas, but we'll see. Let's make it to the southern peninsula now, dudes. With the gas acquired, I began making my way to the land bridge. Here's the land bridge. After a short while, I had finally made it to the area where the bunker and the generator room was located. We have arrived. This is where the bunker is. There's one part of it. You can't get in this side. The side that we can get in is over there, on that far side. There is zombies here that are chilling. I think I'm just going to run straight for the generator room. And then we'll just full send it into the bunker. These are all the control switches for all the different doors. This is where we got to put the igniter plug. Like so. I got the generator up and running and made my way over to the bunker. Okay, one of the rooms is open, the generator's on, let's go. It's gonna get real dark now. Let's go. MVGs! Yes! Look at the ammo. Holy freaking moly, dude. There's got to be an SVD or something in one of these other rooms. It's cold outside, but I got a little bit more stamina now. Let's go and attempt to do the other rooms. We're getting greedy. This is a win. I successfully made it through all 3 official DayZ maps in one life. And now I'm going to attempt to do the other rooms. But we did it, baby. We did it. I decided to try and loot every single room in the bunker. This meant a lot of back and forth from the generator room to flick the switches for each door. The loot inside of here was crazy. Each room had several guns, ammo and plate carriers. So before I headed to flick the switch for the last door, I started organising the loot that I'd gotten so far. Someone's there. I think they're looting the new section. Oh, he's hungry. Wait. Is that 2 people? Are they fighting?
Maybe it was just one guy. I'm curious about this section though. Because this is the new section. Ah, here's the room. This is the room from the trailer. Ah, okay. There's Livonia. There's Chernarus. Yeah, dude, that's pretty sick. So he was clearing the rooms with this. He was pre-firing around all the corners. That's what he was doing. This must be the way out. Ooh, holy shit, yeah, it's the way out. I had reached the end of my adventure and successfully completed my journey across all 3 official DayZ maps as a solo in one life. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like if you did, and consider subscribing if you're new here. Thank you for watching.